Hello, everybody. Sorry I haven't uploaded in like a year. I kind of got busy. But I'm here now, so let's get into today's topic. Today we're going to talk about fear. More specifically, why do people fear things? So, fear, as many know, is one of the seven universal emotions, going alongside anger, contempt, disgust, enjoyment, sadness, and surprise. Okay, well, why do we get scared? First, we should look at how we get scared. In humans, there are two main ways we develop fear through indirect association and fear transference. In indirect association, someone will go through some kind of bad experience, and as a result, they'll develop some kind of fear. So, for example, if a child were to go swimming in like a pool or a lake and the parent left them unattended, that kid might start drowning. Then later in life, if the kid survives, they might develop some kind of fear of water or swimming. The other way people develop fear is through fear transference. Fear transference is basically when someone watches someone else get scared and therefore they get scared of it too. Or someone were to tell you something is scary and then over time you would believe that that's scary. The most common example I can think of is snakes. While many people haven't encountered a real snake in their lives, we inherently know that snakes are scary, or in other words, dangerous. Okay, so what good does being scared do? Freezing in fear doesn't sound very useful, at least to me. Although fear might seem like a negative emotion, in some ways it's actually very helpful because it alerts us of any impending or immediate danger. But we can take this a little bit further. In the real world, not everything is about fight or flight. Because in that case, how do you explain some people's fears of flowers or buttons? I think fear mostly comes from our lack of knowledge on some kind of situation or subject. And it's not that we don't know what's going to happen or what it'll feel like, because some people are scared of bugs, and in reality, there's no real reason to be afraid of them because as humans, we're much bigger than them and most bugs can't harm us, but we're still scared of them. We know that it'll feel weird if they were to touch us or to do their little bug thing, you know, but we're still scared. The reason behind that, I believe, is that even though we know what it'll feel like, we don't know how it'll actually feel, and that feeling of not actually knowing is scary, and that translates to fear itself. If people can get over that phobia of not knowing, life becomes a much, in my opinion, a much freer place to be, because you're not shackled by your own illusions. There's nothing wrong with being scared about something, whether it be something physical, emotional, psychological, or whatever. I think it's best to understand why you fear something and adapt your lifestyle towards it, and maybe one day confront your fear, because there shouldn't be anything that you're afraid of that you can't handle on your own. Whether it be a fear of heights, or a fear of bugs, or even a fear of the dark, it's best to think rationally and assess your situation, think about the outcome, and act accordingly. Remember, it's okay to be scared. You just have to learn from it and move on. Eventually everything will be okay. Because in all honesty, you're a tough cookie. And I don't think you should be afraid of anything. Thanks for listening.